Again, how's everybody doing? Let's try this again. Right now I'm in October, just about done, about another hour yet. Moving on to November, putting my equipment away, and try to figure out where my next factory is going to be, and I'll be cutting some wood down today, like always. So how's everybody else doing? At least it got warm enough today to melt the snow that was on my driveway this morning. So I came home going, geez, I don't have to shovel. Kind of rained, sleeted, and snowed this morning. So I've been trying to make some money off of doing wood contracts here. I got it all set up without a drive. Alright. So I don't have to do much of anything besides just picking up the wood and sending it away. You had an inch of snow and rain? Nice. I heard you guys were getting hit pretty good out there because JD was talking about he didn't have school today. We're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches on Saturday. But ain't gonna stop me from doing anything on Saturday. I'm going out for breakfast. Unless my cousin cancels, I don't think. He's not driving, I am. So. Alright. The worst went north of you? Nice. Alright, 44 needs to go to the sawmill. Alright. Alright, let's get this all figured out here. Oh, you got 6 inches on Saturday? Now, it must be all that, you know. We must having the same systems going through really quick because you had it rain and, yeah. It all dumped on Fumman's car. Nice. Alright. Let's pick up this manure here. Get that over to the fertilizer maker. I got lucky when I drove because we got back Saturday late from Memphis. I drove actually. About 11-hour trip, stops and eating. So, it wasn't too bad. But we had no weather going down on Tuesday and coming back on Saturday. Got pretty lucky for this time of year. Oh, didn't pick it up? Come on, really? There we go. So I guess everybody heard on the state of Farm Sim of all the cool stuff that's coming for first quarter. If you were in NBC's stream, he showed you, but I'm gonna take a look at the blog here. New state of the farm. Pretty cool, guys. I mean, we got a lot coming in the next couple months here. It's all got to be out by March 30th because April 1st is the next quarter. So we should have the first pack. Silver Run, which I can't... Silver Run Forest, I can't wait because there's some stuff in there that I like to use for modding. Patch 1.6. We got a free contact one and then one Mysterious Map 2. which I think we discussed too. I think it's going to be the French map, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's what's coming. And for second quarter, precision farming, guys. I know we've all been wanting that back, and it's looks like it's going to be here. All right, let's go from there. Let's see here. Let's see what happened on the mod hub today. I haven't looked yet. So let's see. Anything new here that I would want? Ugh, at least it's not 3-meter plows, that's for sure. What else is here? I gotta think where I stopped yesterday. Oh, I don't think I've seen these before, guys. These cow barns. Let's see what they all have here. They kind of look European style. Yeah. I guess I'm not interested. All right, what else is there that I didn't see before? Okay, so that's it. So that one page is what they released today. Realistic weather. I didn't see that one yesterday. 3 new disaster type events: blizzards, droughts, and extreme fog. Oh. I don't know, guys. I think this could be fun. Should I download this one and try it? I think I should. Let's see, because I'm getting into winter. Let's see what happens. Let's download this one. I am curious how this is going to work. Okay, come on. My internet isn't that slow. That's why I did not stream on Tuesday, guys. I had to get my internet fixed. A squirrel got into the fiber box that's on my pole and got water in there, and the connection is on a spring. So when it's got water in there, it was freezing in that spring, and that when water freezes, it expands. So it was expanding that spring and disconnecting my internet. Not all the time. It would be so random, and they were blaming you got a power issue in your house. I'm like, I don't have a power issue in my house. I finally convinced him to come out and look at it, and when he went up there and looked, he says, yeah, we got to put a new box on there. Squirrel got in there. Yeah, my internet is just fine. All right. So let's go and take a look at this. Let's get this loaded in. Let's save. I want to try this realistic weather. I'm really intrigued. We'll give it a shot. All right. Saved. Let's see when the blizzard starts. That'd be cool. Exactly what I wanted in real weather here. Alright, let's find real weather. Hey, Dead Soul, how you doing? And I got to visit we kind of called it a tourist trap, but the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid in Memphis. It's pretty cool, but it's still a Bass Pro Shop, and I've been in a lot of them, so it was just, a pyramid that had this little river in it that had a boat in it, and it was like, I was told you got to stop because they can put boats in the water in there, and I'm like, yeah, that's not what I envisioned when I thought about having boats in the water. All right, wait for this to finish loading. Ever since the patch came out, it takes a little bit longer on my system to load, which it really shouldn't, but yeah, it just takes a tad bit longer. But I got better frames rates with it, seems so. Why is that flashing? Is that part of the... I don't remember that being up there, guys. So do we have any special menus for this? Let me double check what it said. All right, let's take a look. All right, so it's 3 new: disaster, blizzards, drought, and extreme thick fog. For up to 14 hours? Ew. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Oh, I see what that is up there. That'll tell you when something's coming. Moisture mechanic affecting yield. Interesting. So if there's a drought, it actually affects your yield? Interesting. All right, let's give this a try. Temperatures during blizzards can go as low as minus 15 Celsius. All right, this sounds interesting. I just don't know why the Fahrenheit is flashing. All right, let's go back to what I was doing before I restarted here. All right. So that got to complete. I don't remember doing that one. That must be automatic when you log out. It does your contract for you. 13. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Amber did put the manure in it first. All right. Send that over to the farm. Let's switch bucket, though. Let's put the bucket back on just in case I need this to pick up. Oh, and just as I say that, look at that. There's even a little... Let's just pick up the rest of that. Doesn't pay to leave that. Has anybody tried the manure or the regular manure? Actually, I got one down. Let's see if it actually is working. I never did think to check over there. Actually, I'm here, lost what I'm doing. All right. Let's actually put one down just to see if it would work over in my other cow barn. But I don't know if I have enough animals to even produce manure yet.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Did you have a good day playing since you didn't have to go to work?
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I'm jealous, you know. Yeah, my snow came and left. I guess it got up to 40 degrees and I didn't have to shovel this when I got back from work.
Nice. Hey, Memler.
So, there's a new mod on the Mod Hub that I just found that I'm going to give it a try, JD. Extreme weather.
Oh, I saw that.
I'm trying it. It looks I don't see any errors. So, let's see what happens. I should really have checked for errors, but where is this one mine? That's that marker that I can't seem to figure out where that's at. Missing buffalo milk and something. Husbandry storage. UAL needs to, yeah, there's a lot of stuff from them in your log, if you didn't notice. Sorry, what? Wrong chat window? I was wondering what you're talking about tubes, but, I didn't. I don't see any errors, guys, so. Besides the ones I already know about.
And no response on GitHub.
No, I looked earlier. No, nothing there. It's kind of disappointing that, you know, maybe he only looks on it on the weekend.
I don't know.
Out on experimental. Nice. All right. Yeah, we got 5 to 8 inches coming on Saturday. What's your forecast for Saturday? You must have that same storm is coming through to you too.
They're saying 6 to 10.
On Saturday?
Saturday night into Sunday.
Yeah, ours is going to start Friday morning going into Saturday. All right, so I put down manure extension, but like I said before, I don't have a lot of animals in this building, so I don't know if they're really producing a lot of manure. To be honest with you.
Hey, Dead Soul.
So here's the one I have going here. And what do I got? 35 months old. They're just, yeah, they barely use anything.
So one of those cow barns needs the buffalo milk added to the storage. Just, yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
That's what the issue is with that.
It's probably the red one, to be honest with you. I would not be surprised.
It's not mine.
Oh, I know it's not yours.
Yeah, because I fixed that. I fixed that at one point.
Oh, I didn't fix it. I just changed the color and left it alone. You know what I mean?
No, I added the buffalo milk at one point.
Oh.
I think that was well before you got it. That would have been throwing a warning in the log from the beginning, so.
Or I wasn't paying attention either. For all I know, too. All right, where is my first? There we go. Let that drop off. All right, let's see how much slurry I have. Maybe I can. Oh, 25,000 isn't bad. Let's find a tractor for that. Got to keep making the fertilizer. That's all I got to say about that. Because spring is coming and I'm going to need some. Actually, I should really take that. I'm kind of waiting for my house to build so I know where to put my storage barns over on this farm. I caved yesterday, JD. I didn't buy the most expensive one. I did the smaller one by my farm just to start getting more trees to make more money. You go through money and then you don't have any, and it's like, this is hard. I like it, though, to be honest with you. I mean, it's kind of a challenge to see where you're going to build next, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the first time I didn't have a rich uncle. I'm literally not doing that this year. Or trying not to. Hey, Wheels, how you doing?
Hey, Wheels.
I was within, closer within hours of you this time, too. Memphis is what, maybe 4 or 5 hours from you? I got really lucky too, and it was warm because I look at the forecast now and they're back in the 40s. It's like, yes. It's so nice to be in 60-degree weather again. I can't wait till it gets warm here. Be another month and a half yet, but. All right. Get this over to the farm. Let's see if I have this set so that it can auto unload. All right, so we're good there. Yeah, it's at the moment. Yeah, it was in the 60s last week. We had 1 day of rain. Like I said earlier, before JD and you come in, we had like no weather driving home. It was beautiful out. No snow, no rain. It was the perfect 11-hour drive. I like boring when it comes to that without weather, especially when you get north and it snows. I hate driving in it only because I don't know what the next guy's going to do. Like this morning when we had ice a little bit this morning, and I was just like, ugh. I got one of my sensors on my truck for my tires isn't working, so it's telling me I got like 20 pounds of air pressure, and I have 35 because I keep checking it every day just to make sure it's not the tire. Just lucky that my gas station has free air, so right next to my house. And it's always on the same tire, even when they rotate my tires. Every once in a while, they're telling me it doesn't work, and it's like, why? I don't get it. I don't know how it actually works. I should really research that.
I think the sensor is right in the tire, no?
Is it? I don't know.
PMS sensor is right in the tire.
Oh, is it? So it could be just a bad sensor in the tire.
I bet you that's what it is.
Oh, and I also got lucky. I have my Garmin watch, and I was carrying a big heavy box to the car from our Airbnb, and I must have got it caught on the box, and it ripped it off and broke it. And it was laying close to my car, and I didn't realize it. So when we were walking back to the car right before we were going to leave, I see something laying on the ground, and here it was my watch. I'm like,
oh boy,
ooh,
lucky.
oh, I know, right? So I ordered bands. I got 5 extra bands for like $12. So is there a map update yet? Yes and no. We should really debate this. Should we give out the map update now for the hops?
Hemp.
Hemp. Or do we wait and I don't know if we're going to get an answer about the other thing we're working on.
No, we wouldn't need a map update for that anyway.
Oh, we wouldn't. Yeah, that's right. We could just release the... Okay. Well, we can have a map update, guys. I mean, I do have it. Did we want to add anything else to it?
Actually, I did make some adjustments to the numbers of hemp, so
okay.
that you don't have.
So, why don't you send me that, and we'll release that one. And this one is going to be, it's 1.1, because we're adding a new crop, guys. We're adding hemp. Let's see here. Why is that doing that? What am I doing here? Hold on.
I wanted to check one other thing. I wanted to see is the I didn't even check I wanted to see if the wagon builder is on unbought land or unbuyable land on the
Well, you gotta check
the
it. We got
US
time.
map. And I guess the playground maker, same thing. I wanted to see if they're on unbuyable land on the base game maps.
Sounds like a plan. So before the stream is over, guys, you'll get the release 1.1.
I did not work on the brewery at all today. So yeah, so what's going to happen is we have hemp to hops, which is what Billy did last year. I have that converted. That is ready. And then we're going to have a brewery, and Billy's doing the big one, the big really monster one, and then I'm going to do a smaller one that's going to not be quite as fast. So that should be ready at some point next week.
And that'll be in the mod pack.
Yeah. Won't need any other map updates for that, because all the products are getting registered in the mod. So.
So yeah, he surprised me with that when I was on vacation, saying he added a new crop, which is kind of cool, guys. Getting our first different crop that's not an in-game crop.
Kind of waiting to see how many we can do, because I think we might only be able to do a couple, but we'll see.
Because there might that limit that we've always had, I guess.
Yeah, without upping the number of channels in the fruit density file, which would mean
a map update or a restart.
Which would probably mean a restart. Yeah, I need to lose your crops on your field. It would. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll get more than I think. So I don't know. We'll see.
So, the only thing we added in the map would be hemp, right? That was the...
Correct.
Okay. So let me change that. Change log. Let me edit it.
Yeah, and the playground maker and the wagon builder are both on non-buyable land, so I'm gonna update that.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah.
One of the main reasons I'm noticing this is because I'm getting close to potentially buying that piece of land that the wagon builder was on.
Mm-hmm. Put the wagon builder and what was the other one?
Playground maker.
Playground maker is on. Ooh, what's my wife testing me for? Well, my wife said it's pretty bad out there for wind. I wonder what's going on. We have 50-mile-an-hour winds right now.
Wow.
All right. Is on unbuyable. Okay. Okay, copy that. All right, change log is done. Why is the internet being so slow today? I did do my test, JD, and I'm still getting 980 by 980, so I think it should be fast, right?
I would say.
Right. All right. All right, updated that there, and then I'll add that when she sent it to me. All right. All right, it's time to put some of this away. I was gonna leave all the haymaking equipment over here once I figure out where I'm gonna put a shed. Figure by 1900 hours I'll fast forward to daylight. Get out of the dark a little bit here. There we go. And if you guys haven't noticed, if you went to 8.0.0.9, when you're doing WISP, it's a lot easier now than it was. It actually reads it right, so you don't have to fumble around redoing your courses if it puts in the wrong width. That's what all this extra stuff is now. It actually is calculating correctly now. All right, so let's take this back to the farm. Oh, I figured it was going to hit here because of the big tires. All right. We'll unload it myself here. All right, so what do I got going here? All right, so the cement factory is going pretty good. A stone factory. Gonna have to put more diesel over there soon. Oh, okay. There's a semi truck over the middle of the road. My wife can't get through. That's not good.
Like on the highway or a
Yeah.
back road?
No,
Oh.
this is one of the main highways she drives because it's 4 lanes. It's across 2 lanes. It looks like they're taking them around, kind of into the ditch a little bit to go around. Yeah. Like I said, 50-mile-an-hour wind there, farming trucker. Would you drive in it, or would you pull over and hope that your truck would stay up right? All right. I mean, how bad, how windy should it get before you start pulling over or getting off the highway as a trucker? All right. Collect. I mean, you get enough on these contracts, JD, to be worth doing, but you don't get a lot. Oh, really? 35 is max? Yeah, today you wouldn't have been on the road. Yeah, they said up with 50-mile-an-hour winds today up here.
2 minutes on the upload.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, this isn't. Let me do this quick. I don't want to forward it. I want to download it. All right. Open image, new tab. All right, guys. This is on the highway right up here to prove that wasn't lying. Look at this. Is that crazy?
Wow. It's like there's no snow around either.
No, it was 40 degrees today. There was snow this morning and ice.
Yeah.
Right now there's no snow. And which sheriff's department is Dodge? So that's just right out of Beaver Dam then, because that's Dodge County. Then there's Fond du Lac, and then there's Winnebago, where I live. So this is just barely. She barely even got going. I wonder if she's just waiting. Yeah, that's wicked. Huh. All right. Let's do. Oh, I did 2 of them. They're both going to be for Sawmill 34. All right, let's see here. You used to deliver plastic to Beaver Dam. Was it to the craft plant there? Or is there a big printer there? I'm not sure. I don't quite know. I know that they're building a Generac plant there, Memolar. I mean, they're still building it, but yeah, it's a big Generac plant.
All right. Upload done.
Okay. Ah. For all you know, it could have came to my plant because we use plastic. So, all right. I'm actually watching the prices too, just to see, because you were saying they fluctuated a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So silage is at 214, which is lower than it's higher than the max price. So a little confused on that, on exactly how pricing in 25 works.
Oh, I had the same thing in 22.
You know, silage. Yeah, max price is supposed to be right now in like March, I think it said, right? March is max price. Yeah. Like I said, maybe the max price changes too once you hit it, is my assumption, but I could be wrong. Let's actually take a look at the weather and see what it's showing. So it's really says snow, but I wonder if it would show of a blizzard or anything, but I just hope I don't get the fog for the first time and it's like it says it could last for 14 hours. Dense fog. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? We got plenty of food. Ain't gonna milk yet. Straw's good. And obviously slurry is empty. All right, take a look at here. There's a. And it's kind of cool. If I've been watching this build, and I was all worried because it looked like the bricks in that, but it looks like then they kind of put concrete on around it, so it doesn't look like a brick house. It's kind of cool how it's like turning out here, guys. That's why I wish in the mod hub I'd get more buildable buildings. That's kind of the thing that I really want. I wish I could figure out how to actually make them, but I'm not that good in Blender or any of that stuff, so that ain't gonna happen. All right, what else can I take back? Let's get. All these are now coming up here. I think 13 is one of the. Well, what one was this one? 34? No. Like if I get contract 13, that's a long drive. It's like an 8-minute drive, so I got a lot to do before having to worry about loading up the trailer. All right, now we'll go get the plow. I just wish the lights would automatically turn on at a certain time of the day. You don't have to always remember to turn them on. Like on our cars, they got to be automatic, right?
Right.
I don't know about you, JD, but or anybody else out there, but whenever you go somewhere and you got to buy a mug that has the name of the place or just something, and I do that every place. I bought a 40-ounce mug at Bash Pro Shop for $20, so that's not too bad. You got all those fake Yetis out there, so I must have 10, 12 mugs that I buy that has some logo on it or something. This one I'm going to use for fishing, though. 40 ounces should be plenty. All right, so that's going there. So yesterday I was talking to JD about eggs because I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I seen the first time I've ever seen eggs over $10 for 18 pack. They wanted 11.65 for 18 extra large. 11.65. That is insane. So guess what? I went and bought the organic, free range, cage free ones for $4.19 a dozen. So I got 2 dozen for less than what I would have got it for 18. And those are just the commodity eggs. So it's just nuts out there. I don't know how bad it is around you guys, but that's the worst I've seen it yet. And now they're putting signs up everywhere saying it's because of the flu, the avian flu or whatever they call it.
The bird flu.
Yeah, the bird flu. All right, so we got the Furt maker going. Let's see. Well, that's not too bad. Is it 1 for 1? What's a... Not really. 100. That ain't bad.
So the one thing I did do today, I was messing around with the Elm Creek sawmill because
Mm-hmm.
and I was telling you I thought it, maybe turn it up a little bit.
Okay.
And I noticed, so I don't think Billy's here, but if what he did was I could see making the thing slower. I could see, not make it as good as the big one.
Mm-hmm.
What he did was he took it and made it produce less product. So for instance, like it had 416 wood that you'd have to put in, and
Mm-hmm.
it would make I don't know, 300 planks instead of the base game has it at 400. You know what I mean? Like I don't see how that makes it better or more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't agree with that, so I made some changes.
Are you out there, Billy?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Mm-hmm.
see, like making like, and then you reminded me with the fertile, looking at the products there. I just don't see how like, where the base game one might be, 375 planks that you get for 416 liters. I don't see why lowering it to 300 is like.
I mean, you're going to have some scrap. I do agree with like manure and scurry that if you use
Absolutely.
100, yeah, you're going to have some waste.
But I just didn't see like, the other sawmill, it produces the same amount, it goes through the same amount, but then doesn't produce as much. Just, I don't know.
I can see that. I agree.
But that's the beauty of this game, right? That they let you edit stuff like you can edit
Oh,
stuff
I
like
mean,
and
100%.
whatever.
We can. You can have your 100,000 liter combines. I mean,
Right.
I would never do that in 100 years, but I know like you do, and there's
I
other
do like
people.
50. I think I do 50. I don't think
Yeah.
it's not that much. I think it's 50,000.
Yeah. Like I said, I can't disagree. I mean, that's what makes the game. Everybody can play it the way they want if they know how to get into an XML and make a change. You know what I mean? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but the sad part about it is I have to actually look at XMLs at work, which drives me nuts because it's like, ugh. We were doing that yesterday, trying to figure out why something wasn't working, and yeah, I'm just looking at it, going, "Gosh, this just reminds me too much of modding." All right, so did it finish one? Please say yes.
But yeah, going back to what you were saying before, because I'm doing it's planting season. It's March for me,
All
and
right, guys,
the
let's go ahead.
widths are calculating just flawlessly now.
Yes, 100%. I agree. All right, guys, should I actually download this into my file quick? I'm not doing anything special. Let's just save the game. That way I'll just take it off the... I don't have to make another folder to put this in. I still don't think we're making enough stone, but that's just me. But then again, I think I cranked up my personal concrete factory a little bit too much.
Yeah, because I'm getting tons of stone just off the fields.
I am too, but I'm burning through it all. But I did turn down the amount we use though. I went from 1,000 to 650. All right, let's download. Shoot, I should have. Let me cancel. Let me take that out of the folder first. Let's download it here quick. That is crazy how fast. I barely. Why is it not in the folder? Or is it? Yeah, it's in the folder already. That was super fast download. Sweet. All right. Let's put that in here. Actually, let's get into my OneDrive. Delete the map.
And they really did a good job on this last patch with the trees as far as fixing them going in the ground.
I've
I
had
put
some
so many
issues, but
trees. Yeah, I have not had many at all.
let's see how long it takes to upload. All right, let's go back in the game. Hey, did UL update before I go back in? Let's look.
Checked it earlier. I didn't see
I did
anything.
too, and I didn't see one either, so we're good yet. It's always my luck that they've updated, and I'm like halfway in my stream, I'm like, ah. All right, let's get back into the game. Yeah, it's amazing how fast is my internet now that it's actually fixed. All right, let's get this all in for you guys, and we'll get this released shortly. Start sharing. Can view only. Apply. Copy link. All right. Edit. Paste. Save. All right. Oh, I got to change one more thing here. What is today's date? Is the 6th, right? Yep. It's already February 6th, guys. Wow. All right. There you go, guys. It's updated and ready to go. Hey, KW, how you doing? All right, here we go.
Hey, KW.
Estimation. Change log. So 1.1 is out. We got a new crop in there. That's why we went to 1.1. And he made some minor changes to the wagon builder, and Playmaker is now on unbuyable land. So enjoy, guys.
And again, stuff for hemp is coming.
Yep.
I mean, I have the hemp to hops done, but I gotta test it. It's, I mean, because it's, even though when you convert stuff, even you get all the stuff out, you just redo the collisions and the triggers and everything like that. But still, even though it's the same, it's still gotta test it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tested it yet.
And I think we're still testing the factories, extendable factories yet too. So those are coming.
That is still, yeah.
I might have to break up that mod pack into 2 because it's getting really large. All right, let's park this over here. Let me see. Anything else that should go back to the farm? Mulcher should. I kind of had this space here reserved for another another cow barn once that one gets full, but that's going to be a long ways away. All right. Let's see. We're getting closer to fast forward. Well, so KW just came in. You got to take a look at this. Let's see if I still have this up here. Yeah, I do. Take a look at that. My wife took a picture of that. She's stuck earlier this afternoon. We had 50-mile-an-hour winds. We're blowing over trucks on the road. All right. Yeah, exactly. You don't miss those days. All right, so we get that going there. Let's get, where's my transport quick? Figure out which one I needed to do. Oh, I got one. How they is 44. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to clean up the farm a little bit. I got all my stuff all over the place. All my equipment all over. I still haven't figured out, JD, why then in that extreme weather that my Fahrenheit keeps flashing. Unless, God, is there a setting somewhere? Let me look once. Let's see if there's a setting I'm supposed to set. Because I looked through their thing after while I was downloading it. It didn't give me any commands for anything. I'm not seeing anything in here. Just curious why the Fahrenheit is flashing. Yeah, it's not. Oh, here he goes. This disaster. So,
That's the default one.
is that the? It actually lets you turn on tornadoes and stuff. I didn't think we could.
Yeah.
Could we? Oh, I never even paid attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything for that mod.
Disaster destruction. That doesn't mean that the tornadoes won't happen. Just won't destroy anything.
Oh, I get you. And since Billy was out there telling everybody how smart he was, because most of it, I didn't know that you had to plow after disasters. Now I do. Because now I got patches in my wheat field that I have to fix next time by plowing. I mean, subsoiling should count as plowing, right? Nope.
Thought so.
It does not. Yeah, I must have missed that memo on there that you have the plow. I don't know where I didn't pay attention or didn't see it. Yeah. All right.
Something is off on my course play settings. It should not be like on headlands. It should not be trying to back up, right? I don't know.
Well, it depends. Do you have it set for square corners? If you have it set for square corners, it probably will back up.
I don't know. Hold on. Sharpen headland corners activated. Number of round corners 1. Corner radius 8. So I guess I have the corners, right?
Yep. If you wanted it not to back up, you have to have round corners. So that would be the problem.
So how do you make it not round? How do you make it round corners? Sharpen headland corners deactivate. Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right. I also have to make enough money to buy bigger planters and seeders this year. Oh.
Apparently, I need to get into pallet making.
Why?
And one of the extended factories needs pallets. Sugar, maybe?
Yeah, but that means you're gonna have to try to get like the blacksmith because you're gonna need nails.
Was just gonna say that. Yep, that's my problem.
I mean, that's how I have to get. I'm trying to get glue going.
So, but that also means I gotta buy mining mining.
Correct.
areas.
So there's just so much. You got to get some money going.
Well, and you know what? Actually, there was one other thing I was gonna fix. Because the mining stations show up in the selling as a selling, like for diesel. I was gonna get rid of those. The item.
I think this one is the sawmill, right? Yeah, sawmill. Well, then you also you got to put down a shell station to make diesel because it's expensive to keep buying it.
I got that already.
Oh, I don't yet. I haven't done that yet, and I need to. That's probably what I should do next. What I should do is put that one over on 67 like you showed me last night. That's where I should put shell. In fact, maybe I should do that one after I fast forward and get shell going. Because I got to remember what shell needs, though. Well, that's wrong. I keep going to this menu for some reason to look. All right, construction. So what do I need for the shell station? It's here, I promise. Corn, sunflower, sorghum, which I have all those, except for, was that sugarcane?
Yep.
Yeah, and maybe I do. Because it's smart to get that going.
So on number of round corners for the headland, should I just leave that at 1? We'll do the outside at 1.
Yeah, it would, I think. Okay. Alright, so I got that put away. Change this out to the small tractor because this big tractor can be put away. Let's see if I can fit it in the other bay. So what is your biggest tractor now, JD?
The 9RX.
9RX?
640 horsepower.
Nice.
Biggest one.
I don't have enough money for that yet.
I needed it for the air seeder.
Oh, that's right. You're using the air seat already. All right.
That's what I'm having issues with planting here. And I think that actually helped here. I just redid the course. I think
Okay.
that helped.
That thing is tough for it to back up with. I don't care how good course play is. I've always had an issue with that. That
Yeah.
cedar, so I am not surprised. If you guys are just getting in here, I just put up on my Trello page the update 1.1, which added hemp. So if you guys want to go get that, you can.
I mean, I really would have it rather miss a few. Well, then again, it missed some spots on the rounded headland too, so
It does it?
a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like I said, that thing has always been. I like using it, but it's always been somewhat of a pain at times for course play. It's just so big. That's why, and
Right.
it's two pieces. Trying to get it to back up is always an issue. All right. I do have enough wood, so good to fast forward there. All right, complete, collect. All right, let's take. I think I had that 14.5 one.
Oh, much better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good, good. Yeah, if you had it on backing up, it's gonna fight it. To be honest with you.
Well, I didn't change them. That's the thing. I just left the settings. I usually just leave those as a default. Usually.
I think it goes by tractor too. Just be careful on that one.
Okay.
Those settings are per tractor. All right.
Well, I don't have any other one that can pull this cedar, so
So you should be good then.
you know.
All right. Okay, would have to. Where is the tractor? Did I? Yeah, there we go. I'm like. All right, let's fast forward. All right, so since it's November, we'll go to 8 o'clock. All right, get some light here. I still want to know why that's flashing for. I don't see that in anywhere why that would be flashing. Realistic weather or
I would think it would flash, but it doesn't appear that when it was an extreme. Like an extreme temperature, maybe that would make it flash, but not a normal one.
yeah, I don't know why it's flashing. I got another thing I'm going to try here. All right. All right, let's take a look at this. Maybe if I go on my game settings and put it to Celsius and back to. Oh, I can change it all in here now? Contract. Which contract mod do I have that has contract boost? I didn't know you could change that in here. All right. Units. Temperature. We'll go back and forth once and see if that. I'm going to see if it flashes in Celsius.
Did you want your frame rates on, by the way? I'm just curious.
Oh, I must have hit the button. No.
It's been on for a while.
Oh, they have. I always play with them on just to see.
Oh.
But during my stream, I turn them off. But all right, let's. Pure. I wanted that on. Why did I not have that one on? Okay. Okay, let's see if Celsius actually flashes. Yeah, Celsius, so it's must be something in there. So, yeah. I guess it flashes, guys. I have no idea why. All right. Oh, all right. All right. I think this was going to the carpenter, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Cut these down here, and then I'm gonna buy that and get that shell station going.
I'm looking at that mod. There doesn't appear to be any kind of HUD or, well, I mean, there doesn't appear to be any, like, you know, special menu for it. Like, there's no key bindings.
No, there isn't. So I'm just curious why that's flashing. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm wondering. It's like, is it a, you know, you have an event going on, like you have extreme drought or
No, because
moisture?
if you look there, it'll happen here in red. If you look at their screenshots.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm not sure myself what's going on. Why? All right. I did finish Landman last night.
Mm-hmm.
I hope there's a second season. They left it wide open.
I think there is. I think there's going to be.
Awesome.
Watched like an episode and a half today.
Of it? Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like update 5 is here. he brought in the drywall factory, the whiskey factory, and the winery.
Well, that's tomorrow for
Oh, okay, that's for tomorrow. Okay,
his stream tomorrow.
awesome. I hope I'm home tomorrow.
Thanks, Mr. Billy.
We'll give him a test later. All right. I didn't cut any grass the last couple months. I was so sick of cutting grass. I'm surprised I'm not sick of cutting down trees, but I'm really not. I don't know if I'll make these in the fields over here or just use this for grass right now. Because I guess I did make somewhat good money on silage. So my question is is it easier to make the bales and they make more money that way, or does it really matter? Or you put it in a bunker cell?
It's the same.
Yeah. See, I had a tree stuck there, but it's easier to get them out than it used to be.
Yeah.
Now, my next question for today is who is not excited about the Super Bowl? Raise your hand. I'm raising my hand.
Me too. Usually try to eat something, you know, a little different too that night.
I do
for
too,
the Super
but
Bowl, and it's like,
I'm not even excited about it. You know, normally I like to make some food and have my kids over. Well, I can only have one because the other one's in Hawaii right now, but yeah. Look at that one. That tree did not get stuck. He sent me pictures of Pearl Harbor. I love to go see Pearl Harbor though. But
yeah, I usually like last year. Well, I usually do like little hot dogs, and I make like an onion dip. And last year when I had that, I was like, my stomach felt so bad. I was like, never again.
oh really? All right. Yeah. I don't really like the little wieners anyway. Is this? I don't know. Just not my. Never been a fan. I eat them, but it's not a fan.
You know, that's the problem. I usually don't really eat hot dogs like ever. So
Hey, at least it's better than Spam. I tried that Spam that day 2 weeks ago. Oh, Never. Never again. Regardless if it's free or not. Never again. And anybody see anything from Vehicle Inspector yet? I I would love to see what my trucks are doing when I got them on auto drive. I really do.
I know.
Oh, it's so annoying. There's got to be a way to figure that. I got to figure that out myself. Let's see if I can make. It's all Lua. That's the problem. Ugh. All right. All right, let's get this going here. Wonder how much I'm gonna make. I mean, it's really making. I didn't touch any of the things on this one. It makes a lot of furniture in this one here, the carpentry. Like I said, it.
But remember, I did adjust that.
You did okay, because I'm making good money off of that. That's for sure.
That thing that I mean, I'd have that thing down if it wasn't so expensive.
Yeah, I
Like
did that.
$1,000.
How much is it?
I think it's $500,000.
Is it? I don't think it was that much, or was it? You're probably right. It probably was.
I think I set that thing high.
You did, and I did it because I was making money off those properties I had. I think that's where all my money had went, is to build that factory. Let me see how much you got that factory going for.
Go up. It's easy to find. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, you're 500. Yeah. So what do I? Okay, so it's the carbonate that I have to try to figure out. And if I put down the line, I need more stone, and like I said, it doesn't make enough stone. Because I'm, yeah. I guess I was spoiled when you had stone on the ground and you could just pick it up for days. Last year, you go in the mines and just pick up stone.
Right.
All right.
We also didn't have that cement factory throwing out as much either.
Well, that's true too. I mean, I might be turning that cement factory down a lot more. Because if you look at it now, if you see, I mean, oh, I thought I fixed that. Come on. I turned it. Where did I save that at then? Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying not to do a boom here, but let's look at this. I thought I had fixed that. Did I not save it? Yeah, it shows I was in there. Let's see here. This had a zoom, didn't it? I can't remember what the zoom function was. Wasn't it shift? I can't remember what the zoom fixture, but whatever. I'm going to look at this quick. Cement factory. Did I not? Yeah, for cement. Why?
Do you have a zipped one in there?
I shouldn't have one. The alphabet. Yes, I do, JD. Gosh darn it. I was wondering why I was going through all that stone. Maybe I'll turn it down to 500. Let's see what I got. Wow. All right. Let's change it to 500. Leave the rest of them at a. I don't know if I should turn them all down because then it's still. 500. Okay, let's take out that cement factory. I can't believe I had it in there as a. All right. That makes me mad that I did that. Let's see here. Yeah, there's my concrete factory. All right, load back into the game. Does it seem like it's taking longer to load with the new update than it did before, JD?
Yes, it stops at 55% for me, and yeah, it takes a while.
Okay, I thought it's not just me then. All right, guys, if you're just coming in, there is an update 1.1. We added hemp to the map and made a few other changes. If you exclamation change log, we'll give you what we did, which isn't a lot besides the hemp, but I think the hemp is pretty cool that we got another crop in. See if we can do more in the future, but let's get this through this one now.
And again, stuff will be coming next week for that. So,
Yep. All right, let's get back in here. Let's double check to see. Should be the right one now. What? How many? Come on, really? That's not making sense, JD. Because I changed. It should be 200. Okay, so why does it still show 1,000? I have to change. No, I shouldn't have to change anywhere else. Let's see here. Okay, control.
Still got something going on with it. Is that not saved?
It's saved.
Something going on with a zipped version or a, there's something like that going on.
Yeah. See it? Now that you can see it, I have it set for 500, 200.
Mm-hmm. No, it should be good.
Now, what else do I have in here? I just got.
Do you have the wrong one placed down? Is that the default one?
No, it shouldn't be. But see, it's not. Okay, so it shows that one is the one that. Did I not place mine down? All right, let's take a look. I'd be mad if I did. I thought I placed mine down. Where is mine at? Because it should be. Okay, where is mine at? All right, so this one's mine. How do I know? Let me try something. Does it actually show you what you own in the menu? Not under vehicles.
Did you change anything else on there?
It shows that I updated the XML, so no, it's just going to be vehicles. Is it going to show me anything else? No. All right. 'Cause my question would be is if I didn't put that one, maybe I didn't. 370, but I bet you the regular one is 372. I wish it would show if it shows that I bought it or not. How can I actually tell? Let's go and try something here, guys.
I have to look in the save game placeables file and then check.
It's just a concrete factory. Only thing I can do here is I guess, is to go get my truck and trailer.
You can look in the placeables XML.
Yeah, but will it say mod?
Yeah. You'll be able to know where it's pointing to.
All right, let's look. Placeables.
Maybe search for cement. Right, because that's what it's called, right? Cement factory. Yeah, search for cement.
Which one is it actually going on?
Click. Oh,
Hold
I was
on,
going to say
hold on.
click in there first.
Yeah, I know. I gotta click in here first and then do it. All right, let's try that again. Hold on, let me look at something. Shoot. That's why. All right. I didn't had too many. All right, cement, fill type. It says mod directory placeable.
That looks like it's yours.
Right?
Right, mod directory.
Why?
You are editing that one, right? That's the XML you have open. Just make sure that that's cement factory placeable.
It's pulling the base file from there, but the like just making sure
Doesn't matter.
it shouldn't. I'm not understanding why the. I just wish it would tell you in here if you own one or not. All right. Because I was out of the game when I did it. Oh, this is frustrating. Why? Here, I'm pulling a boom. All right, so this is it here. And I'm getting, it's coming from.
You deleted the zip, right?
I could have swore I did.
Because a lot of times when you're in the game, it won't delete the zip. I don't know if you.
I was out of the game, I thought.
Okay.
But oh crap, I don't want to do that. To desktop. Yeah, it's gone. And it said it saved at 548. $500. I hit save. Because it didn't change anything, so it's not saving. Alright, let's load back in the game. Let's see what I got. There's my factory. The only other option is I'm just gonna put a new one down and give me back my money. Let's go. Hey Chetty, how you doing? All right. All right, let's check this. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. I just can't figure out why I can't get my factory to work right, but it could be all on me. Yeah, this has got to be. It's got to be the. I'm gonna. Let me get my other truck and get that all taken care of. I'll empty that factory. I'll sell it and I'll buy it back again. Hey, Marbear, how you doing? That's good. That's good. First, I got to go the right direction to go to the concrete factory. Oh, that sounds good. Deliver some. I'll take some of that. Actually, I ate a little bit too much today. I had a lunch plus one of our customers didn't show because of the snowstorm this morning, and we got their lunch today. So,
Marbear had a question for you.
what do you got? Oh, Marbear, does this prove... It's windy here, but it's even windier down south. Take a look at this, Marbear. This is a picture my wife sent me of... It must have been maybe around 11 or 12. But, yeah, this was on... Was it 151? On the way to Madison, Beaver Dam. So, yeah. PA, I'm about 11-hour trip where I know, I think when I looked it up, because I'm going to drive to Pittsburgh next January, I think it's like 11 and a half hours. And that's without stopping, so it'll be well over 12-hour drive. Might be cold. I would think it would be. And I've had enough of driving for a couple months. Not that I'm going to do it again next Saturday when we go to Louisville. Yep, in a little over a week, going to Louisville for the National Machinery Show. I want to go with my cousin who's a farmer. He was going, and I just found out that he was going. I'm like, can I come with you? So, yeah, I'm going to go with him. Check it out. It's supposed to be over 1,000,000 square feet of show. See, you're right, JD. It doesn't load worth a blank.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I got this going off to the right, so let's unload it. And then reload it quick. And then it actually picks it better, I think. No, it's still not doing it the way it should. Yeah, see how it... Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's something about that. It just doesn't work right.
Mm-hmm. It's still in beta. He's
Yeah,
updating it all
exactly.
the time.
Yep. It's like they're falling over each other. Like they're loading almost on top of each other. I just think I have the wrong. I got the wrong one down. It's got to be JD.
Yeah.
Hey, Carson Shops, how you doing? I haven't been around. Was on vacation last week, and I had internet issues on Tuesday that are finally fixed. So should be good to go now. Darn squirrels. We have all this technology and that, and we can't get squirrels from eating on things. Like, what is the fascination of eating a hole in a box? A plastic box. Alright, so it looks like it's done that. Good. Get the rest of this up and then we'll sell this. What is going on now? You gotta be kidding me. I'm not doing too bad. I'm doing really good. All right.
Oh shoot. Can you lime after you plant?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know you're not in real life. I mean, you don't do that,
but I think you can if you're playing. I wouldn't think it'd be an issue. I've been playing PV Rivers. Only thing I don't like is there's no bridge for the rivers. I thought you have to build the bridges though. Am I wrong? Or you just don't have enough bridges to start with? All right. Let's sell this quick. Yeah, you can build the bridges. They're you can see when my routes on they actually stop at a either one side or the other of the river has the drop off point for supplies to build it, materials to build it. Yeah, every one of those. There, how many bridges are there? If Billy, you in here, or anybody that plays it, I don't know how many bridges there are. They're all buildable, and then they're destroyable on some of them too. 10. Thank you, Billy. All right, let's put down mine and see what happens here. Don't know why I didn't have mine down before. And I gotta do this because if I don't do this just right, it's gonna mess up my auto drive route. And I might have to redo it. There we go. And let's just double check to make sure my auto drive route is still good.
We'll make sure it's the right one first.
Well, well, that's a good point. Should be. What is going on? You gotta be kidding me. What is in my folder?
Did you save it before you did all that stuff, like replacing it, selling it? I just alted for it.
I would alt for, but yeah.
But yeah, there's something in your folder. It's either a zip. There's probably a zip one in there or something.
God, there isn't though. What? Okay, there's a cement. I took the other one out. There was two. You were right. There were two in there. My only other option is to go in there and it's exclamation mark my mods. That's a good one. I think it Farming Trucker, he might have put that in Streaming Talk. There you go. Oh, I know what it is, JD. Do I have... I think I know what it is. Is there... Do I have two... Let me see here. Did I... I did the wrong XM. I did the wrong one. I'm going to get back out of the game. I know what it is. Thank you, Billy. Yeah, it's a great mod. It's one of the... There's three mods that I like using. Course Play Auto Drive in the Brooks. Works perfect. Okay, let's actually get back out of the game. After it quits loading. You can't make this stuff up, JD. Guess what they just happened? The morons they're trying to impeach him again. He's only been there in 2.5 weeks. Morons. Absolutely morons. All right. Let me get back in here and close this out and do the right XML.
Now, to have the cows make manure, you need to give them straw and you need to have the manure heap, right?
Correct.
Like for our barn?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Hopefully that'll work because I was using the one that Big Daddy had found on mine. So, but
Is it working?
I haven't tested it. I got it on that other barn, but I only have like 30 calves in there, and they're not pooping enough to see if it's even working. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see. Otani's interpreter gets 57 months in prison, has to pay back 18 million or something like that. I still think that Otani knew about that. Come on. How does somebody take that many millions of dollars from you and you not know about it? All right. Let's do the right one here. Yeah. Yep. There's 1,000. So let's go to 500. 500. Can't believe I was in the wrong XML. I do. All right. Save. Now it'll be right. Okay. And anybody that's just in here, you guys go to exclamation my mods. You can get the updated version of the map. JD added hemp last week. We've been testing it, and next week we'll have mods to use it. So if you want to get started, get it in the ground, and get it planted, harvested, we'll have mods for it next week. So now we're up to 1.1. So you got to thank JD for adding a crop. I didn't think we are going to get a crop that quick. I was amazed. He sent me a text. I got a surprise for you. It was awesome. I was on vacation and hey, we got a crop.
Well, it looks like you need to buy both. You need to have coal and iron ore for the nails.
Mm-hmm.
Ay, ay,
ay. I know. It's tough to get started.
Started. I have like 180 hours.
Well, you wanted to do the hard mode.
Oh, I know.
I mean, and I took just normal, and I'm having a hard time keeping up with the money here. Oh, no, thank you, Papa Smurf. Appreciate it. JD does all the hard work, though. He does the work. I just think.
Thank you. The coal is 372,000.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. It's 500 stone. I am amazed. I can't believe I did that. Hey, at least I didn't save the game, so I came back to where I was. So, all right. Papa's got a question for you.
No. Making sure the effect files are linked right and getting the right effects added into those files, because you got to break the link from Giants. but we got them from I got them from that marsh map, the North Frisian marsh map. That's where I got the hemp from. And he added like 10 different crops to that. He has like a whole bunch of stuff. What rye, alfalfa, summer wheat, summer barley. I mean, triticale. We didn't need, we just started with hemp just to see, because I don't know how much we can really put in without having to up the density channels on the fruit density.
Because we're trying not to do a map restart. It's the
No,
last.
there will not be a restart.
Yeah,
No.
we're very much avoiding that by all costs. And if there was one, it'd be a 2.0 version. So, if we do that. But it has to be game changing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. No, I don't think precision farming will be one of those things, but yeah.
I hope so. I hope it's 6.
Yeah, that'd be nice if it was 6. I agree.
Because when I counted them, I was wondering if it was 32 total, and in which case we would only have space for one more. We would only have space for 2, but hopefully you're right.
All right, so let's see. Oh, I'm not hearing this building, guys. What am I? Oh, I'm missing more furniture. Prefab wall. Okay, 3,000. Let's go to the truck. First off, let's go here and take care of at least 2 prefab wall in here we can use. And maybe I won't. Oh, my wife is home. My phone automatically turns on and connects to her car. I didn't think Bluetooth could reach that far. All right, let's do it this way. All right, we need 3,000 prefabs in here. Okay, there's 3. Okay, so what I got here, we'll grab a few of these because I don't know if my other house needs more furniture. It might. So let's just load some up here. Or even that house. It says 1,000, but it might need more for the next step. And it won't take it if it doesn't need it, so that's always a good thing.
All right, so something we were kind of talking about, I was talking about a little bit the other day with you.
All right.
Wood chip prices.
Do you think they need to go up or down?
No. I just don't know if they need to drop like a rock like they do.
How do you stop that, though?
Well, it's in the XML.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, it seems like they I mean, I already nerfed the price, as everybody knows. Nerfed the
Yep.
price back to the 22 levels. And
Correct.
I don't know. Like, to me, it really drops like a rock when it's in, whatever month it is. I don't know what month, but
Do you want to try to be like 80% of what the max price is and leave it at that?
I'm kind of, because let me look in here.
I mean, that would be what I would think. I wouldn't if we don't want it to drop, because it's probably dropping way over half, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, let me
You
look.
know, gosh darn it. Because my thing would be is if we left it be 80% most of the year, and then you would get full 100% of
It actually drops even more than that. So what it does is the highest month, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The highest month, it's a factor of 1.69.
Okay.
And then at the lowest month, the factor is 0.53. So it's even way less than half. From 1.69 to 0.53.
That's a big drop. I mean, what do you think? I mean,
that's why I'm kind of sitting here and I'm like, I don't know. It just like,
I mean, I would say take a 20% penalty if you want to sell other times of the year, or do you want to make it a 30% penalty? It's better than what it is now. Because otherwise, we're sitting. I mean, I'm sitting on wood chips all year long and only selling once a year.
right.
Just like you did. I don't know, bet you the majority of people are too, because you definitely don't want to sell at,
0.53.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oy.
I don't know. My thing is maybe we take a 20% penalty, or and then it's your choice if you want to keep them, to make the full price.
I would say what I'm thinking out loud here is that the lowest is 1. So that 0.53 goes up to 1.
Okay.
So we still have 1.69. That's more. Well, that's still more than 20%. A lot more, even more than 30%.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even in 0.53, that factor is almost. You bring that up to 1, it's like doubling it almost. The factor.
Yeah, but what would 1 be the price at compared to? Would that?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. I'm not sure how the factoring works. But a 30% cut would mean you're taking 0.5 off of the top. So 1.69.
What does silage look like? Because silage is one that's. What is the ratios on?
Silage? I feel like never fluctuates.
Yeah, I want to see what the percentage is on silage.
There is no percentage. So it has no factor for the time of the year.
So that's why it never fluctuates.
Yep.
So you can pretty much sell silage all year long.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help us any. Yeah, so right now it doesn't look like I am producing any silage at all. But like I said, do these little calves actually produce a lot of silage? I mean, silage. I meant manure.
I can tell you they don't eat very much, so they probably don't poop a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Ah! Thank you, Master Dad. MBC coming in with a scare, and he might have got me a little bit. Got to give him that. Got me a little bit. Thank you for the 200 bits there, bud. How you doing? Hope you didn't get too much of that nasty ice yesterday or this morning. Hey.
Hello.
Yesterday. It's still coming tonight.
Oh, you still
Oh.
don't have it yet? Interesting.
No.
Mine's been over for a while, actually. I actually said to people when I started my stream, I thought for sure I was shoveling when I got home, or, icing. I got home and it's gone. And my kid said it got up to 40 degrees, everything melted.
Yep.
So there is an update. You can grab it.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So did you hear the news?
Oh, they're impeaching him?
No. About the Bears owner?
No.
Yes.
What? No, I did not. What's
She
going
passed
on?
away today. She passed away today at 102.
Oh, I did. That should be all over my. Why isn't it not all over my
Yeah.
feeds?
It was on E
Yeah.
ESPN.
Yeah, but
I know you guys are rivals, but I mean that's a rival that she's been alive for, well, your whole life.
well, I'm surprised that. Yeah, my whole life exactly. But I'm surprised it's
Yeah.
not. That's yeah.
Yeah, I forget her name and stuff, but yeah.
McCluskey? No, not
Yeah, something
McCluskey.
like
Yeah, it was.
No.
McCluskey.
Wasn't it? Why isn't?
Klasky?
Yeah, something like that. Why is it not in my feeds? Oh, here it is. McCaskey.
McCaskey, yep.
Yeah, because the Packers, it is now, the Packers sent out a, we are saddened by the passing of Virginia,
Yep.
the loving monarch of the Chicago Bears, who carried on the incomparable legacy of her father, George, George Harris, Virginia the Bear, blah blah blah. Yep, our great rivalry. We deeply condolences to the family from the Packers to the Bears and their fans. I didn't even know that. That's kind of disappointing that I did not see that 2 hours ago. I was streaming when that all happened, so.
Oh, no, that was today.
Yeah. I figured if anybody would have seen it, it would have been you.
I know, right? Kind of disappointing I didn't. All right. So house is still building.
So yeah, we're gonna adjust that. I just don't know to what yet. We're gonna adjust that.
Let's do some experimenting to see where it's at. What it changes, because like I said, I think a good point would probably be at 20%. Price reduction during the year, and if you really want to get to the full 100%, then you would store them. But that would get you needed money, like we need during the year if we need some money. You know what I mean?
Yup.
Because I'm fighting sometimes for money. Let's see here. What was I looking at? I'm still we gotta look at that. Oh, I'm out of diesel. That's probably why it's not making anything. All right.
I'm glad the day's over. Finally.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the week to be over. Not that I had a horrible week. It's just, ugh. I did get my
a new game.
What'd you buy?
Night before last? No Man's Sky.
Really?
Yeah.
After I've actually, I mean, trust me, it's fun. But to me, I mean, depending on if you get, I got through the content and then was bored until the next patch, and then you have to wait. It's really not a good game. Don't get me wrong. I played it.
Bought it because, like, what I've been doing is I've got games I've been watching that I see people play, and I wait until they go on massive sale, and I think it's on sale for like 65% off. I think I paid like $24.
Well, that's cheap because that's not what I paid for it.
Right. You probably paid full price.
Yeah, pretty much.
You did the same with Icarus too.
Yeah, I did the same with Icarus. I waited until that was 90% off, and I paid $8 for it.
JD probably paid full price for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was the same thing with me with that game. It's like I got to level 50, maxed out level 50, and I got the armor from the workshop, and I got a couple other things from the workshop. I grinded those things out, and then I'm like, what else is next here?
Yep. That's the problem. I mean,
Although they've made it so that you don't have to start over every mission now. You can really launch the missions from, like, you know...
Right.
So that they have changed that. So I really could go in there and build my base and actually keep it this time.
Right. The other thing is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess after you did the missions, it would take you back to the ship where you can actually stay on the island or on the planet now and do more with it and all that stuff. That's
correct. Yeah, because they had the sandbox mode and the mission mode was separate, so you couldn't do missions in sandbox. You could only just build your base. And now, yeah, like you said, they combined them. You are correct.
actually, let's see here.
So yeah, so you had to rebuild your base every time, or not the same base, but you had to rebuild a base every time.
Right, and that starts to suck after a while, the redundancy.
And that's the only thing that's always I hate about some of the games is if you have to rebuild or do something like that, but, you know. Yeah. No Man's Sky does give free content all the time, so...
Right, yeah, I didn't realize it, but, like, I mean, I didn't know what was going on, but this past weekend I looked over and at one time there's 15,000 people watching it. Well, they had just had a content update, and I was like, well, that makes sense.
Thank you for the raid there, Darius. How was your stream? And welcome, Raiders.
Darius.
I said Darius.
That's why I said hi.
Oh, I thought you... Never mind.
You're not allowed to say hi, JD, when that man's speaking.
Shut up. I mean that nicely. I can't hear half the time. No, just kidding. How you? How is it?
Like he's got Discord muted.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get me started about that. No.
Who does that?
Come on. What are your real thoughts about that?
I was just... I'm not going there. How was your stream, Darius?
That's why we came in to wreak havoc.
Did you get the download? The update? Good. All right, then. Now you guys can grow your hemp. Hey, Darius.
Hey.
Well, I wasn't sure if you...
The update, I haven't put it in yet.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right, what was I doing?
It's about the hair, that's all.
Oh, the
I'm
hair.
shiny, so, you know.
You know? I love that one. All right.
What game were you
I gotta
talking
heat up
about
stuff,
that
so I
had
gotta
many
cook some
people
pasta and
watching?
heat up.
What?
As I was coming in, I heard NBC talking about...
No Man's Sky.
Oh, No Man's Sky. Yeah, they just had
a huge sale on it.
Mm-hmm. Like some of us who bought it for like, $60 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I paid 24.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. L, how you doing?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see here. What do I need over here? I need planks long and
Darius, we were talking earlier too about the wood chip prices, and I mean, because I nerfed them for the map, set them at 22 levels, but like they just drop too much. The amount of dropping that they do is ridiculous.
You mean volume-wise?
No, and price-wise.
Price-wise in different seasons.
Oh, that's just going in and setting the...
We know. We're just wondering where we're going to put it at.
I mean, I haven't looked at it to see how much it swings, but...
1.69 factor to 0.53.
Yeah, it swings a lot.
I think I put mine at 22. 0.22.
I mean,
which
maybe
is still
leave
like
the
half
1.
of what it was.
I mean, keep the high end obviously, but jack up the anything lower than anything lower to.
Yeah, maybe they bring it down to like 0.8 at the low end.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe 1 at the low end, but I don't know. We'll see.
We're gonna have to test it. Yeah.
JD's gonna play with it. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's one of those tough ones because, economy prices and stuff like that. It can swing a lot.
It just seems like wood chips on this map are a big deal to make money.
Yeah, I mean wood chips and trees.
Now I'm curious on your can you set for the high month? Can you set it even higher for certain products if you wanted to?
Well, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just changing numbers.
So what is the ratios on wood? Because wood doesn't seem to change either.
Hold on.
Moon Bear.
It does not.
Okay, that's what I thought.
There is no.
Yeah. That's weird the Giants didn't do that. Let's see here. Plank Slong is in here, so...
Right, why would wood chips have a drop, but then wood doesn't?
What it's telling me is they wanted people to cut wood down more than wood chip it. But no, they had the price of wood chips set really high, though.
Right.
Maybe that was the problem, is that they had them set high, and then most of the year they would be...
They didn't have crap for trees to cut down.
Oh, that's
So it
true.
didn't matter what you did with them.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, most of their maps are decorative trees, not...
Right.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
you're going to end up more with wood chips than you would wood.
yeah, you're not wrong.
What the heck was the U.S. map? Or the one they called that?
That was River Springs.
River Springs.
Yeah, the only place I found softwoods that were planted that you could harvest for trees were in the upper right-hand corner. Anything else you would have had to plant.
True. Okay, can somebody help me, please? My wheel pulls to the left, and I'm done everything to try to reset, including Logitech, a recal file. Nothing works the same. And ATS, any thoughts on a fix? I don't really use wheels, so I couldn't help you at all. I don't know if anybody out there knows.
Sounds like your calibration is off. One thing you can try, Shanky, open up your Logitech and open the actual wheel so you can see where it's set and see if it's 0 point is in the right spot. If it's not, try turning full lock right, full lock left, and then back to center, and a lot of times that will re-zero the wheel.
Yeah, I couldn't help you because I don't have a wheel.
You don't have the wheel?
I don't have the wheel.
Hopefully it's not, because my Xbox controller stick started doing that, and that was a new controller.
So on that, JD, because I had the same issue when I plugged my new Elite controller in after Christmas. I had to go in and adjust the feedback or steer back or something like that in the settings. Boom told me about it. After that, it was fine because I'd go to turn right and it would just stay there.
Well, yeah, but the problem is mine was fine, and then it started doing that worse and worse over time.
I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Over a couple years, it started doing that.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Almost like it was.
Well, mine was brand new and it did it. I don't know, but yeah.
The wheel is here, guys. Just saying.
It could be. Could just be that it's getting worn out too. If it's that old.
See, that was my old one years ago, but that was, I like the wired one, so it's like mine are cheap anyway. So it's like $30.
Oh, I buy the Elites and I still plug them in. Everything I do on my gaming PC is wired. I do no wireless.
The only wireless I have is my headset.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I've got wireless is my headset. Everything else.
Yeah.
Everything else, I'm not going to run the risk of having the latency or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, they got good wireless mice out there. They got gaming mice.
They do,
They're
but
not for me.
I've tried those and I went back to wired.
Yep.
So.
Oh, you have the heavy equipment bundle, not the actual Logitech wheel?
The new one or the old one?
All right, so we got those out there. Let me.
Yeah, for me, I don't want to have to deal with the batteries in my keyboard died or my mouse batteries died. So just
Tell you, cable management's
I'm not
a lot
mobile.
better.
I'm not portable with anything. Once it's on the desk, it's on the desk. It doesn't matter to me,
Right.
The
only thing that's better with
wires,
wireless, as far as I'm concerned, is cable management.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a bonus, but unless you're moving your desk around constantly, like I've got my wires all tucked away and zip tied together, and that's it done. Cable management's not going anywhere unless I have to.
Oh, if you see the
mouse or keyboard,
if you see the cable management I got in front of my, it's a nightmare. Because I have that new computer sitting right next to me, and all the cables are going. Yeah, I've tried. I've got some, but yeah.
Oh, if you look just underneath my monitors,
You probably have the same. You probably have the same
you
problem.
look right on the back side of my desk. I bet I've got 100 wires. I don't know which heavy equipment bundle pack with side pan.
Yeah.
Probably the old one.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
because the old one had an issue with the wheel that it would do that, and you had to go in through your computer settings, and it would show up as a controller, and you could reset it that way. You would do the same type of thing, but you did it through the Windows process and not through
Logitech.
What Darius? Logitech. Thank you. Because I have that one too. I have that one, and then I also have the G29.
Yeah, see, Shanky mentioned Logitech, so I just assumed it was a regular
Logitech.
Yep. No, I would have gone there too, and then when he said that, I was, oh, okay.
He got you. What are you doing down here? I made my cat jump.
Yeah, X-Man, the
What?
disabling the backup there or deactivating the rounded corners is working way better.
Well, that's good.
Oh,
I'm glad.
yeah.
I'm glad it worked because I'm like that's the only thing I could think of that would have made that work for you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it works way better, and it doesn't miss. I don't think it misses if it misses anything, it's very little.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually missing more on the rounded corners.
That's funny. Wow. It does miss a little bit here and there, to be honest with you, but it is what it is.
Yeah, right? Better than doing it with the in-game AI.
Mm-hmm. 100% agree with that.
The blacksmith.
I know. I mean, we're gonna eventually have to put it in. Hey, Phil, cool. How you doing?
No, that's what I'm saying. The blacksmith.
On a server, I do not know about server. I don't run one. I know that the blacksmith works in the regular single because Dave was talking about it and using it. So. Will not show. I wonder. Well, that's something to look in the XML and see if it says multiplayer. Isn't it? You got to check mark that in there?
I can check that real quick.
Yeah, I bet it does say it, but it still doesn't mean it'll work on a server.
True, true. You know how
We
server...
didn't do any server testing for 25. So
No, we did not.
At least not on our stuff. So
No. No.
Multiplayer supported equals true.
Okay, so it should work.
Right.
Again,
In theory.
In theory. All right, so that house is still building, which I think is pretty cool, guys. I mean, before it looked the brick, and now it's not. It's got the stucco, what do you want to call it? It's pretty cool. I gotta admit that building these buildings in 25 is pretty cool.
Is that one of the in-game ones?
Yes, yes.
That's cool.
It is. It's 100% cool. Okay, what else was I gonna...
Question is, do you get to walk around in it when you're done?
The chance of that
Well,
is probably...
you know, we can only have so much.
You know what I'm curious about? Why'd they stop short and just do houses? Why not the productions or some of the other stuff?
Oh, I know, 100%. I think that would have been...
I think that would have been the cherry on top of the whipped cream on that one.
Unless, due to the way they coded it,
posting links.
base game, it won't work with a production building versus a...
Modders have figured it out in past versions. You're telling me the actual company couldn't figure it out? I'm just saying.
Seasons mod versus seasons game. I'm just saying.
So true. Yeah, Shaky, no posting links unless you had some abbreviations or
He
something.
tried to post his like a config file, and I thought it was a link.
Oh,
Just
is that?
the name of a file.
Oh.
Stupid bot.
Yeah, stupid bot. If you want to send that in a message, I'll take a look at it. If it's got to do with them.
He said no. He said I trusted it say it's working properly elsewhere. I can look, and I'm in device anywhere else I can look. I'm in devices. I even went Win plus R and ran joy.cpl test. Wheel does nothing, but left thumbstick moves the bars.
That is weird.
That doesn't make any sense.
No. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there we go.
You have a
Light bulb.
controller plugged in also. Like an Xbox controller, PlayStation, or computer. Not joysticks, but another controller. If you do, you cannot have both of those plugged in at the same time.
Oh.
You can't?
You cannot.
Did I?
Did I?
It was years ago. I want to say I did years ago. I had both.
The heavy bundle pack.
Oh,
Because your steering wheel will stop working every time.
I had the
because-
920. That never.
Yeah,
mind.
they
I
don't
had that.
actually have it configured. It's weird because that heavy bundle pack, I don't know about the new one. I know the original one because I own it. If you go in, it's not configured as a wheel. It's under controllers. So it gets confused that it's trying to do two controllers. As soon as I unplugged mine, I had no more issues with that. I had other issues with it, but with that, I had none.
Right, because I had the G920. I didn't have the heavy equipment.
Yeah, G920 is going to be different because that's down as a wheel,
Yeah.
and it can tell the difference. I know why it was that way, but I don't want to be rude about the thing because it was a cheaper version of people to be able to get a wheel and side panel. But that was the reason why it did that.
Well, I am going to leave you guys here and go watch the TV, I think.
Okay. See you later.
Sounds good.
Thank you for the raid.
Not a problem. Take care, X-Man, JD,
Yep.
NBC.
Take care, bud.
Did that file, I meant to ask Boom this the other day, did that file that I sent him, the editor preferences file, did that work for him?
No.
I don't know.
Fix his issue? Oh, okay.
Nope. So what he did is he went through and uninstalled all the Giants editors because he had every version. So like for 22, all 6 versions of it, he had every one of them.
Oh.
So then he
well.
then he turned around and reinstalled one of the latest of each, all the way from like 15 forward, and it did fine. It went back to it. So I don't know what the cat hit or whatever, but yeah.
Whatever the cat hit. I heard about the cat laying on his keyboard on him.
Oh yeah, it turned pink and blues and everything else, and then it started doing. And I've had that happen before, but I don't remember what the heck I did to fix it.
So Phil, cool. Is that the only production it's not working on a server then?
Yeah, because I don't think anybody even has a server to
No, we don't.
to test it.
Yeah, all I'm using is just my G13 with a thumb stick, which is I dread the day that this thing quits working. To be honest with you, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'd be buying another one.
Yeah, but you know what they were going for?
Oh.
$300-400 for those because they don't make them anymore.
So buy 2.
You know,
Well, they don't make them anymore. If I knew that when I bought it 15 years ago, put one on the shelf until the first one, dies. Yeah, I got a late start on stream today too. I got stuck in a meeting until 3:45. I'm like,
Yeah, I remember the first mouse I had. It was actually USB, and it didn't plug into one of the round holes in the back.
the round hole. I remember the round holes in the
oh,
back.
yeah.
For your keyboard and mouse.
Yep.
I think the keyboard was green and the mouse was purple or something.
Or pink or something. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but that very first one, and even before JD was probably on a computer, like
No, I had those.
93.
Oh, yeah.
So in 93 is when I bought my first computer. $3,500 I spent at Best Buy, and if I'm not mistaken, it was. God, what was was it a 286? Or was it a one? I don't even remember the numbers anymore.
I feel like the first one that we got, my parents got, was a 166 megahertz, I think, processor.
It was something, yeah. And I thought it was I was big stuff buying this thing,
Well, if yours was 266, like I said, yeah, I would say you were.
If I remember right, I don't know. I know it was an HP.
Yeah.
But and I think it was 2600 was the modem or something, dialing up to AOL. Wow, good times.
You know what I did one time? I feel embarrassed to even say this. I was having trouble connecting to the internet with the number.
Okay.
So I didn't know at the time, I was like trying to find another number to dial into. I didn't know at the time when you put a 1 in front of the number and you got to dial an area code at the time, that'd be a long distance call.
Oh,
I see where this is going.
This is going. I did you too.
Somebody got a big freaking bill.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
My dad actually called him, and he actually, I'm pretty sure I paid him some for it because I felt so bad. And, well, I mean, it was a couple $100. I didn't have that. But he actually called the phone company. They cut it in half for him. He explained what happened. He's like, yeah, my kid was dialing into the internet. Didn't realize a long-distance call. They cut it in half.
Wow.
It was common back then, though.
Yeah, it was common that I've heard of situations. But it's so funny how it doesn't seem that long ago about long distance. It's just gone.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just like, remember
Oh,
how
yeah.
it's just
It used to be a thing on phone plans. You know, so much long
oh
distance.
yeah. Then you had to actually watch what you were doing. You couldn't call your grandparents, you know, because it was long distance, and yeah. And now you don't even think about it. You just don't. I mean,
Well, you used to have a Rolodex by the phone or pieces of paper with everybody's number on it. Now, you don't even
True.
have that.
Yeah.
A phone book.
well, I don't even know people's phone numbers. I just go by their name in my phone and call them. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
Most everybody knew their friend's phone number. You know, you didn't even have to think about it. I have a hard time remembering my kids. I know my wife's obviously, but my kids, I have to look it up because all I do
You're
is
better
go.
than me. I have no idea what my wife says.
Shush! Really?
No, it's under a name, and that's it.
Wow. Because don't you have to sign
doesn't
forms with
want
their
to
phone
say
number or something? Like you
Sorry?
I mean, don't. Oh well, I bet you just look in your phone if you have to write a form and emergency number to call.
I have all my information there, or I have access to it all.
Yeah.
You notice he didn't want to say what name.
Yeah, he almost did, did he?
Paul and Jane.
Yeah, he almost said it.
Oh, that'd be nice. You should know me better than that.
I know. Well, it's PG.
It ain't. Oh yeah, you're PG.
Yeah.
Well, we are muted in Discord, so I'll just say it.
No, we're not. We're not. Not in my Discord. Are you muted? That'd be somebody else's Discord. You get muted, and then he's talking. Sounds like he's talking to himself in his entire stream.
Well, most of the time he is talking.
Because he doesn't want to take 2 seconds to turn the volume down
So,
in his game. And I said that to him too.
we did. It was funny.
It's not like
Although
this is,
I think I got him the
cool.
best last night, though. When we were talking about that, and you said something about being lazy, I said, "Yeah, just like your son."
Yeah, see, Wolf, Two Wolf Design. We never even had a Commodore. I didn't even,
Yep.
I mean, like when I was growing up, I only reason I had Nintendo is because I paid for it. I had a paper route, and that's how I got anything was because I had to pay for it.
Yep.
I used my paper money to rent a Nintendo every weekend to have it at the house to play it.
From
The store down the road.
Oh.
Really?
Yep.
I saved enough to buy it, so which is to this day I had to done a lot of paper routes to buy those. Hey,
Yeah.
Cope TV Gaming, how you doing?
My godmother bought me a Sega Genesis, and that's how I got it. Because we weren't gonna be able to get that.
Yeah. And I don't even know today how somebody can afford to get a PlayStation 5. Those are $600.
Well, if you buy them day one, they're closer to 8.
Oh, I probably
I don't know why I would know that.
because I know you bought one.
I have bought the Xbox version within the first week for the last 3.
Yep, exactly, Wolf. That's the only, like I said, it was the only way I could get things. Well, and besides, I was working on when I was 13 and I started working on the summers on the farm, and I bought a cow. I bought a calf actually to show, and then by the time it was milking, then my uncle traded my milking cow for a truck he bought off an auction for me, and it was a rollover, cut off the top, put a new top on, and I learned how to do body work as a 15-year-old. So I've learned a lot of stuff working on the farm. Oh, you missed, what is that game? I never heard of that one, JD. He said he had a Sega there, Cope did.
Jex? I don't know.
I don't know, I didn't have Sega.
I played the Sonic games. That's what I played a lot, really.
Sonic? Are you
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
to go see the new movies?
No, I haven't seen one of them.
That's
What?
funny.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Those are actually pretty funny, to be honest with you.
Gotta get up to the times.
Right. All right, we're getting up to the 3-hour mark, guys. I'm pretty much done for tonight. I'm gonna grab something to eat here. We'll go right over to Boom. See if he's
Yeah,
got a.
you guys probably won't get to hear us.
Yep. But I will be back Tuesday for sure, and let's just see what happens this weekend. If I decide to stream to make up for Tuesday, I don't know. So you guys all have a good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And just guys, remember, if you just came in, there is an update on my Trello for the map. You guys all have a good night, and let's see how much XML work that Boom's going to do tonight.
Good night.
Good night.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go.